EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Madden21. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. It's complete to Grant. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Shifts by him. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes.
It got his man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Tua on target here to Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
19-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Breida. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
now
goal.
a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Albert Wilson there to make the grab. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Third and long, it's Wilson. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Parker. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
At the 34-yard line.
Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And throw right side complete to Parker. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
For the extra point.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. To throw is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Wilson now to throw on third down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
First down, Seattle.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's second down. To throw again, Wilson. throwing the out route and complete. That's Carson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Wilson will throw again. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. Again, Wilson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tua finding Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Now Wilson on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position.